And good morning, everybody. So doing a little yard work this morning. This tree line behind me, it just keeps growing in and taking over the yard. So this morning I'm trying to knock it back a little bit. I got started here a minute ago, so I'll show you what I've got done and what I'm trying to get done here. So the pile here is what I've done so far. You can see how it's growing forward up there. So I'm going to try to go through and start thinning all this stuff back. You can see where the white PVC pipe is. That's our property line. So before I do the fence over here, I'm going to try to get this as close to the property line as I can. Then we can decide exactly where we want to place the fence. Alright, well I'm done for right now. I'll show you how much I got done. There's a spot I'm going to have to wait for Shanna to get home on. There's a big dead limb hanging up there. I don't want to start pulling on it and have the whole thing fall on me. So I'll wait on that and to get her opinion. She might not be happy as much as I cleared out. But it's our yard, we need to take it back. So I'll show you the progress. And there's the big section of limb suspended up in there that I'm going to have to cut out. And you can see there's a ran down cabin back there. So this little strip of land right next to us, it's like less than half an acre. And by current building codes, I don't even think you could build anything on it. So I'd like to look into seeing if maybe the people would sell it to me. Then I could just have that added to ours, and that would put us from a little over an acre to about 1.5 to 1 3/4 acre. It would make the yard look huge. So I'm trying to clear out a little bit so we can get a better look at what's in there too. And then we can look into that maybe. But when Shanna gets home, I'll show her this much. We'll see how she reacts. All right, time to get Shanna's thoughts here.
Uh-oh.
Look at our property line.
Okay. What about it?
You don't notice anything.
I know it's cleaned out.
I took tons out.
You did?
I took all this out.
Yeah. Why were we doing this?
One, to see back into there better.
Okay. Why do we want to see back in there better?
Well, if we want to look into getting that lot, maybe. I was thinking we want to be able to see it better.
Okay.
Need to be able to mow tighter up here.
Okay.
And I was debating whether we want to get as close to the property line as we can for the fencing. So if I cleared enough out to make the yard look bigger. Instead of doing the fence way down here like we did on the other side, we're bringing the fence so far into both property lines it makes the yard look smaller.
Okay.
So that's why
That's fine.
I thought you might have an opinion one way or the other.
I don't care. I don't really want to see that shack any more than we have to.
Yeah, we can keep track when it falls down. And I'm kind of building a wall.
That you are.
But I figure when the truck's running, I'm going to back the truck up here and just fill the truck bed, and I'll get all that cleared out.
Okay.
And then I'll need your help with one other thing.
Okay.
Getting that down without it all falling on me.
Okay.
Because it's just grown into all that viney stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid that if I start pulling on it, it's all going to fall on me head.
Did you at least wear pants?
Well, I wasn't out here in underwear.
Well, I meant not shorts when you were doing this.
I may or may not have had shorts on.
You are gonna bring poison ivy to me.
I got a shower afterwards. It's fine.
He don't listen to me. He does not listen to me. Okay.
I think it looks a lot better over here.
I didn't disagree. I just don't want to keep seeing our neighbors.
That's the way to make friends on here. So you've got the marker there. So if I came a couple feet in,
Yeah.
I could put the fence. I would have to clear all this out, but the fence could be on the back side of this big tree here.
Yeah.
So instead of like where we were talking about doing the fence about right here to have a gap in this line, so instead of bringing the fence down this way, if you moved it to the other side of that, it would make this front yard look way bigger.
Yeah.
And then you could bring it up that property line towards that direction and then back over and have a huge area on this side.
Yeah.
It's like even if you decided to do gardens over here down the road, if we end up staying more than the next year, you'd have a partial sun, partial shade spot over here for gardens.
Yeah. That would work.
And it would look way bigger, so then if we do sell it next year and we get the fence over that far, once the fence is over on that side, that would look so much bigger. So if someone pulls in the drive and sees this huge yard on the side,
Yeah.
plus walks out back, sees how big the backyard is. But then if we look into getting that lot too, and if we were able to get that and incorporate it, which I would do before we start doing the fence, look into that.
Yeah.
Because then you could go all the way to the other side and even potentially put a garage up here.
Well, I know the poles, you have to be so far
Yeah.
in.
But if we come a foot or two in it, I mean, who's
But
going to complain? The ghosts that live in the shack over there?
That's true. See the little shack that's annoying, that's falling down?
It's where Jacob lives. So, I don't know.
Okay.
So get your thoughts on. We really do hope to get some land soon. Having said that, if we have to sell this house to get it, we will, but we're going to miss the lake. It is awesome to be able to just walk down in your backyard and go fishing. Most evenings I don't catch anything down here, but it's relaxing just to go cast and chill and talk to Shanna. We've been looking for some properties down around the lake, but with market prices where they are, we just can't do it. We wouldn't mind getting somewhere on the lake with deeper water. In the end, we still prefer land. Of course, we'd like to do both, but we just haven't been able to figure a way to do that. This summer, there is one thing I'm going to have to get better at, though, and that's filming my fishing. You'll see here in a minute, I finally do catch something, but I'm excited enough to catch something that we do a crappy job of recording it. And then I was going to get a picture, but before I could even turn around and get my camera to get a picture, Shanna threw the thing back in. It was a decent sized catfish, though. I was even able to get it off the hook without getting myself stung. It was at least enough excitement for one night, though. Two things. One, there's a Shanna sighting. She's actually coming down to help. Two, every time I record while I'm walking down this hill, I almost fall.
Yeah, so you probably shouldn't be doing that.
So we're going to see if I can get it today without falling. And to explain and defend myself, it's not just poor balance. See that? Those are all over the ground, so especially in the mornings, it's wet out here. You have these little round balls all over the place. I'm in flip-flops, and you walk down a hill not paying attention. And like a dummy, you fall.
Have you fell?
No, but almost. I've had a foot come out several times. A couple times on camera. So, got my workstation set up down here. Back to working on the other door for the master bedroom. If you guys remember, I did one door, man, in January. So, just now getting to the second door. But got it set up. I probably won't get into too much detail. If you want to see what I did on the other one, you can go back, catch that video. But I'm going to try to get this buttoned up this week, so maybe this weekend I can get the door mounted and framed in. So, we'll see how far I get. You ready, babe?
Sure.
Like Top Gun. Okay, well I didn't film it all, but I got the door together. Not my finest workmanship, but doesn't look too bad either. So that's going to wrap up this week's video. Hopefully next video will be one of two things. Either this door hung up or the truck driving down the road. I hope to get at least one of those two finished up. So for now, we'll call it and we'll see you guys next week.